Hey guys, so I am here at Belt Carolina Place Mall. They're hosting my meetup with Estee Lauder, and my team is starting to come in, and this is what the setup looks like. We're really excited. Let's see if I can get some of the girls in on camera. Guys, I have y'all on camera. Hey, Lindsay. How are you? Leah. I got my two blondes on tap.
I'm Carrie Beth.
Say hi. Are we gonna rock it out today?
Yes.
Leah, Lindsay.
You know it.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in like forever.
Absolutely. And Starbucks is ready.
Starbucks is better. See, Carrie Beth and I, we're gonna get along just fine. This is your first event with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. We might be back in January, girl. So we're gonna do our team huddle to make sure everybody's on board with what needs to go down today. Make sure our clients have the best Estee Lauder experience, and just stay tuned and we will show you what we're made of right here at Estee Lauder. See you soon. Alright guys, wait a minute. You didn't think that I was going to do this get ready with me without showing you guys how I get ready, did you? Well, first off, on this day I grabbed my new Estee Lauder. This is the Ultimate Diamond Serum. And let me tell you, for $300, the serum is amazing, and the title is every bit worth it. Next, I'm going to grab my Revitalizing Supreme Moisturizer. This is going to make sure I have major hydration all day long. I can already tell you this is going to be a long day, and with the weather here in the Carolinas, I need hydration. Next, I'm going to grab one of my favorite products. This is my BenNye Media Pro palette, and I'm going to create the perfect color correcting technique right on the inner V's of my eye, because I want to make sure that no points of the day do I look tired. Next, I'm actually going to grab, you already know, my favorite foundation of all times. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I am using the shade Bronze on this day. My hair is really dark. My outfit's going to be all black, so I do want to have a little bit of color to my face. The bronze is probably a little deep for this time of the year, but you know what? I love it so much, I'm going to make it work. Blending it out with a dual fiber brush and taking it all the way underneath the neck. Next, I'm going to grab my Kevyn Aucoin Sensuous Skin Enhancer in SX09. I love this product, and I know a lot of girls say, you know what, this one creates creasing, but grabbing my RCMA powder and tapping it out with one of my favorite MAC brushes, that's the MAC 159 brush, just tapping that underneath the eye area, guys, really does make a big difference with that product. Next, I'm going to go in and contour, grabbing, yep, another Estee Lauder product. This is the Double Wear Deep Concealer. This is really used for a lot of people for multiple different reasons. I've recently just started contouring my face with it, and it gives me contour. Next, I'm going to, as always, whenever I put something dark on my face, I set with dark powder. Anytime that I apply something light, I lighten it up with light powder. So I am setting my face, not baking my face, just setting. RCMA powder, Myricks powder, match made in heaven. Next, I'm going to grab a little bit of my Chanel powder. And you know what? I really should have grabbed my Estee Lauder Perfectionist powder, but I had my Chanel powder on the table. So I'm just going to tap that all over my face. As you can see, it is a skin tone light powder because I want to make sure that my skin looks like what? Skin. Next, I'm going to grab my Anastasia of Beverly Hills. This is the Dipbrow pomade. I love to use a pomade on my brows. Right now, Estee Lauder does not make a pomade, so that's why I'm not using one, for those of you that are wondering. But you know what? You can use whatever you have. I am basically a one brand girl, but you know what? Sometimes I do grab some of my other favorites to complete my face on event days. So I'm just going to blend this pomade out. Make sure those brows do match my hair pretty closely. My the structure of my brow right now, I'm loving the shape of it, but I do use a pomade just to kind of fill it in. Again, using or wearing such a dark hair unit, I want to make sure my brows look kind of matchy. It just makes it look more natural. And what's better than a kiss from your man in the morning, honey? A man that brings you coffee. That's what's best. Give me that kiss, leave the coffee. Toodles. Back to my brow work. Blend, making sure the structure of that brow is nice. Take a break, take a breather. Yes, brows are done. Let's move in and let's make sure that they are nice and snatched underneath. I'm going to add a little bit of concealer, blend that concealer out right underneath the arch of the eye. And look, I have pulled out one of my first favorite shadows by Estee Lauder. We don't even make this one anymore, but the structure still remains the same. I'm going to blend out a matte shadow all the way across the lid to dry that lid up. Next, I'm going to move into a transition shade, blend that into my crease, and whatever shade I do on the top, I always do underneath the bottom. That's how I create a structured smoky eye. And then I go in and create that depth and wow factor. So I'm grabbing this black, and Estee Lauder has reformulated their eyeshadows into more of what we call pure color. They are a lot more intense, but this is one of the older shadows, and you'll see that I'll have to tap into and blend out a little bit more because the shadows were so soft and creamy. But now, you know what, they have some major artists behind some of the lines that we carry with Estee Lauder, so you're going to get a lot more pigment. Just keep that in mind. Next, I'm going to grab my precision brush to make sure that lid is nice and open, and again, smoking out underneath the lower lash line to create a very soft, elegant, modern, classic smoky eye. I'm going to rim that eye, and there you go. Take a sip of coffee, move in. I'm going to use a little bit of my NYX. This is a white eyeliner. And let's go ahead and create this wing. Now, I'm going to show you something with this wing. I always mark my eyes. And sometimes, you know what? The devil will just get busy when you're about to slay, honey. Don't let him win. Continue on the task. You want to complete this wing so it will have time to dry before you go in and try to apply lashes. Yes, girl, on event days, we wear lashes. That's what divas do. So I'm going to go ahead and create this wing, and I will come back to this wing multiple times throughout the video, on camera, off camera, just to make sure that it's nice and sweet. These are my Danessa Myricks lashes. They are everything. I will leave them linked in the down bar. And I'm going to grab my Estee Lauder blush. I'll leave the name of this one in the down bar. I want to say this one is Sensuous Rose. I'm going to grab a little bit of my Danessa Myricks Enlighten powder to highlight those cheeks because they need to be what? Sateen, honey. Sateen. Yes, yes. I'm going to spray my face with my Chanel spray. And you know what? I use this Chanel spray when I'm really feeling kind of extra. It really does get me in the mood. And you know what, girls? For $90, honey, we do only use this mainly on event days. So I'm going to put a little bit of that Enlighten powder right on the inner V of my eye. I'm going to grab one of my Anastasia liquid lipsticks. I will have to leave the name for this one in the down bar because I have about 3 or 4 of them. I'm not remembering the name right now, but I'm really using this as my liquid liner to make sure I have longevity on my red that I'm going to top my lips off with. You'll see I'm going back to fix that wing to make sure that they match those lashes. And here we go. This lipstick by Estee Lauder, this is the red. I want to say, oh my God, what's the name of this one? Of course, mommy brain, I can't remember. Haha, check the down bar. I'm going to apply a little bit of my Knockout mascara. I'm going to stab myself on my lower lash line with that mascara wand just to make my lower lashes mimic my falsies on top. And look at the rooting that that mascara makes because it's so black. It's so good. Take out these bobby pins, honey, because we did roll this wig last night to make sure it can set. And ta-da! Comb out those curls, girl. And don't get your shirt caught up in your wig, honey. Comb it out. Va 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 boom. Make sure your wig is not slipping because it's going to be a long one, Kiani. Get it together, girl. Spray it up with a little bit of the Trust Me spray. Look at that face. Isn't it setting? Apply a little bit of lashes, and there you have my look for my event day with Estee Lauder. I'm going to show you guys some of my fans that came out to join me. Thank you guys so very, very much for coming out, saying hello. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this experience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.